All right, guys, it is Thursday, November 2nd, 2023, so it's been a while. And I cannot tell you how many people have texted me, called me. I've got 4 emails. Where's my video? What's going on? You okay? All this kind of stuff. I can tell you right now, I was pretty much done with making YouTube videos. The reason is that last update that the computer did, the Windows update, the Microsoft changed the video editing software and it screwed up a whole bunch of stuff on my end. So when I finally figured out how to edit videos again, the GoPro it's not importing all the videos. If I take 5 videos, it'll only import 3. So I'll go back through the GoPro and delete the 3 I imported, plug it back in, and only one of the 2 that's left will show up. So I'll have to import it, unplug it, go through the GoPro, delete that one, plug it back in, and import the last one. It is terrible having to do that. It takes a lot of time. And it's taken so much time now to make a video, to put up and get it on YouTube. It's anywhere from 4 to 5 hours by the time it's all said and done. And I'm not down for that. I'm just not interested. I don't have a channel that's big enough and I don't have enough views on my videos to pay for 4 or 5 hours of my life a day, or, you know, even if I did 4 or 5 videos out of a 7-day week, it doesn't pay for itself. You know what I mean? For example, I come out here and I work on a car all day long, and then I quit for the evening, I go in, I take a shower, I eat, and then I go set at the computer, I plug the GoPro in, and I start to do the video. If I'm not going to bed till midnight because I'm having to make a video for the rest of my night, I'm not interested. It's just too much. So I was pretty much done. So I made an attempt a couple of days ago to start trying to figure out why this GoPro's not doing this, and I've already tried to figure it out. I haven't found anything, but I made multiple attempts to contact GoPro, and that turned into a mess. That is a joke. Their customer service sucks. I can tell you that right now. They don't have a phone number that you can call to talk to anybody. They have an email, and when you fill out everything, they'll send you a confirmation email with a 6-digit code, so you're not spam and, you know, a robot and all that kind of stuff. And then when I put that number in that they sent me, it said invalid number, and it deleted everything. And I was supposed to go back in and put in my email address, my address name, what the GoPro is, and type out the problem I'm having, which was very lengthy. It took me quite a while with one finger typing that I do to type out my problem and ask them what's going on with it. So I gave up. I thought I would sign up for their online forum. They have a forum online that you can sign up at and post stuff. So I thought, well, I'll do that and ask my question. They want you to pay them $25 to register. I'm not paying $25 for a question. So that's stupid. So what I ended up doing was I got my old GoPro Hero 7 out. I've been using a 9. And this GoPro has an issue of freezing up. I will be using it and it'll freeze frame in that spot, and you can still hear me talking. It'll still be recording audio, but the video is frozen. So sometimes I just have to redo videos, but I'll have to check every video I do, you know, run back through it and check it and make sure it's not freeze framing. But anyway, what I found out was if I do 5 videos on this GoPro, it transfers 5 videos. Imagine that. So it must be the GoPro. But that happened at the same exact time the update happened. So I don't know what's going on, but it's just an irritation. So now, had a big problem here. All of last week, every day last week, and even into the weekend, it rained every day. So the Friday before the week of rain we got, which was all of last week, I painted Steve's chassis, and my paint gun screwed up. So it's an old paint gun. I got my money's worth out of it. I had that thing like 11 or 12 years. I only paid like $50 for it. So there's been a lot of, especially polyester, shot through that gun. So that was a good gun to get that many years out of it. And it's just a throwaway gun. It's not one of those you buy a kit for and all that kind of stuff. It doesn't even have a name on it. So I ended up getting on eBay and I bought another gun with a big nozzle. And I'm not a huge fan of it, but it does work okay. It's not as good as my other gun was, but you know, I'll take it. But anyway, I tried spraying Steve's frame that Friday before the rain, and the pattern was in and out, the spray, the pressure coming in and out, and it was blowing air out around the trigger. So I poured the paint out back into the cup and took the gun all apart and cleaned it, and put it back together, and I tried tightening the nut around the trigger, and it didn't work. It's just, the seal's blown out, I guess. I don't know, but I'm assuming it's an internal leak, so I just threw it away. But anyway, I had to go back and sand Steve's chassis, and anyway, I just repainted it today, like an hour ago. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you here. It turned out really nice this time. I'm really happy with it. This gun actually, you know, put the paint on, but anyway, that's pretty much what it looks like now. And this is how I've rigged it up. Now, when I painted the bottom side of it, I just jacked the engine hoist way up in the air and was able to do that. And I'm using an engine stand back there to hold the rear up. But I'm telling you, man, it turned out really nice. Now, I still got some shiny areas on it because it's still probably pretty wet. But this is low gloss black, and this is a single stage. This was Rust-Oleum Farm and Implement. This is what I put on my wife's chassis, and it turned out really nice. And then the cover blew off of that out here in my fenced area, and it was off probably a good several months out in direct sunlight, and it didn't fade. So that's why I recommend it to use it on Steve's chassis. It's inexpensive, and it works. So where I done all the body work up here, this looks awesome. Now back there, it's all rust pitted, you know, but like I've said in the other videos, it doesn't matter. All we care about is this up here for when that hood's open. This looks freaking awesome. So I'm happy with it. You know, it's not perfect, but it's nice. I can live with it. But so anyway, that's where I've been. Man, it's been rough, let me tell you. When you get a full week of rain, and I'm at the mercy of the weather out here, I don't have room in this 2-car garage to bring a chassis in here and paint it. So I have to wait until there's a nice day. And with a low gloss paint, a satin, a matte finish, anything like that, you cannot paint when there's moisture in the air. It will give it white, foggy areas, or all of it will be foggy looking. So the moisture really screws up a low gloss or a flat or something like that. So it hasn't rained since Monday here, so it actually was pretty decent. It may not have rained Sunday, I don't remember, but it was 30-something degrees Monday, and it was mid to high 30s Tuesday. Yesterday it got up to 49, I think, and I did come out and work on the chassis a little bit, doing a little bit more sanding in areas and stuff, because I had to sand it back down to reshoot it. But I am very happy with it now. It was worth it. Anyway, today the high is supposed to be 60. I'm not sure if it is 60 or not, but tomorrow's, I think, supposed to be 70. So tomorrow I'm going to work on some of the suspension parts and try to get those going. But that's a big obstacle out of the way. The chassis got painted. I am very happy with that, man. And it looks really nice. You know what I mean? It looks really, really clean and smooth. You know, taking the extra time and fixing dents and grinding off welding slag and filling all the pits, it was well worth it. I mean, it looks amazing, I think. The little front cover I made, I've got it painted. Painted it on that table over there, but I've got it sitting in there now on a cup, so it is protected inside the garage. But that's why you haven't seen anything. I was pretty much done with YouTube, and then until I could figure out, you know, what the heck was going on, because it was just irritating. On average, it used to take around 3 hours to do a video and get it uploaded and all that kind of stuff. And now it's more like 4 and 5 hours, and it's not worth it, man. It is not worth it. If I was getting, 50,000 views per video, I wouldn't mind it a bit, but I'm only averaging about 1,000 to 1,500 views per video, and that's good. It's just, I don't make what some of them other big channels make to, say that that's okay to spend that kind of time on something. But that's pretty much it. So my hardtop, I hadn't drove it since the car show at Veneta, which was on the 14th. Today's the 2nd. I did come out and start it yesterday and let it run and let the fan turn on and all that stuff. It has an electric probe on it, temp probe in the head that I think it turns on at 190 or 195 is when the electric fan kicks on. So after the fan, it took it a while, but after the fan finally kicked on, I let it go for a while and then shut it off. I couldn't take it out and test drive it because there was a car stuck there in the way, and the engine hoist has been sitting back here behind the car. So anyway, I need to get my car out and drive it, and I'm going to try to do that this weekend. So, but I guess that's it. I guess that's pretty much where I'm at. Finally, can do a video now. So, oh, the other problem my old GoPro was having was it wasn't chaptering. And chaptering is where GoPros, everybody's is different, but on that one in particular, the newest one, 8 minutes and 51 seconds is, if you do like a 10-minute long video, it'll record 8 minutes and 51 seconds in, and then it automatically stops that video and starts a new video file. But when you go into the video editor and put the two together, you don't see the seam, but it's called chaptering, and there's no way to turn it off. That's just the way GoPros are. And this new camera would not chapter. So it's just a whole bunch of crap wrong, and it's more of an irritation than anything. So, but I have to run my microphone using this old GoPro, but hopefully this thing hasn't froze up. I won't know until I edit the video and pre-watch it. But anyway, so if this camera can get me by for a little bit until I can get another one, I can make this work. You know what I mean? But anyway, that's your update. Thanks for watching.